Our next speaker is Bart Merrill. Bart is doing the icebreaker for the new pathways. And his speech then is 4 to 6 minutes. It's titled, Ordering Off the Left Side of the Menu. Let's give it up for Bart Merrill, Ordering Off the Left Side of the Menu.
Y'all have a menu in front of you.
We're so excited to go to lunch with you.
You excited for lunch? Pretty good stuff on this menu. I want to talk today about ordering off the left side of the menu. When I was a kid, I was 12 years old, and my family and we were in Durango, Colorado. My Uncle Webb, he was in one of those community theater play things. It was a playhouse, but they served dinner. We got there, and he took us to our table, and he says, go ahead, order whatever you want, and he handed us the menu. I opened up that menu, and I'm looking through it, and I see prime rib. I believe it was $15.99 or something like that, but it was the most expensive thing on the menu. I had no idea what prime rib was other than it was meat, and it was the most expensive thing on the menu, so it's gotta be good, right? I immediately said I want the prime rib. Now Dad, he's a farmer, he's a pig farmer, and he's kind of the millionaire next door, but he's very conservative, never bought a new car in his life. And his kid just ordered the most expensive thing on the menu. No, Bart, you don't need that. Uncle Webb, he can have whatever he wants. It's on the house. So I got my prime rib, and my love affair with prime rib has been going strong ever since. It's my favorite dish. Let's take a look at the menu. What's on the right side of the menu?
The prices.
Now on the right side is the description.
Left side.
So this one's wrong. On the right side of the menu, you usually have the description. Well, that's what it's supposed to be, but as I'm thinking, it's the opposite of my speech, so it should be ordering off the right side of the menu. It's the description. It's what you're looking at. It's what you want. On this side of the menu is the price. So this is about ordering what you want instead of settling for something that you may not want because of the price. Who's done that? Who's gone to a restaurant and they settled for what they didn't want because of the price? It's also about having the resources necessary for when things go wrong. Your transmission goes out in your car, it's probably pretty expensive to fix. If you don't have the resources, you're going to be without a car for a while. Fellow speaker and author Doug Nelson, he wrote a book called Catch Fire. He tells a story about when he retired at a young age. He had multiple streams of income that came in whether he was doing anything or not. He was in Montana. He had set the house, the white picket fence. He had the American dream. He was painting that white picket fence, and the rain started to come down. He gathers his stuff and takes it to the basement of his house and proceeds to light up a cigarette. And there had been a gas leak for several days that had filtered through the dirt into his basement, so there was no smell. Blew up. He was burned over 40% of his body. He was flown to University Hospital, and while he was there, he was put in a coma for 6 weeks. And from here up it was completely burned. Then he was through 9 months of long, agonizing rehabilitation just to learn how to live in his skin again. While he was in this hospital, he had an amazing thing happen. He could just concentrate on getting better. He didn't have to worry about finances or money. But most of the people in that hospital were worried about other things just besides getting well. One kid in particular, William, 18 months old, had fallen into a campfire. He was there by himself. Can you imagine a little 18-month-old with all the noises and the smells in the hospital? Doug asked the nurses, what's going on with this kid? Why does nobody come visit? Well, his mom lives too far away. She has to worry about bringing the money home so that he has a place to go after it's over. Can you imagine as a mom having to make that decision? That's got to be a tough decision for a mom. But she had to have a place for him to go. Ordering off whatever side of the menu the price is on, I was saying the left side, but I'm going to have to rethink my speech, is having the resources for whatever it takes when you need it. And so I urge you, don't settle. Order off the right side of the menu. Mr. Toastmaster.